What's up, everybody? I'm Josh Saleh. Welcome to AdoramaXP. Thank you to all the new subscribers on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Keep watching, commenting, liking, sharing out videos if you really like it, because all of this helps our community grow. Be sure to join the Discord in the links below as well, where we talk all things gaming and photography and more. So let's get into Gamescom 2022. It just happened over the week/weekend. Tons of new world premieres, tons of new gameplay trailers. This was incredible. The summer is all about new reveals and new trailers, especially now that E3 is kind of in this weird limbo period. What's going to happen with E3? That's a video for a whole nother time. So in this video, we're going to talk about the biggest announcements of Gamescom 2022. Now, future videos will go in depth on the games. What does the gameplay look like? What do we think about the graphics? What is the game even about? This will be biggest announcements type video to showcase what we think are games you should have on your radar and maybe think about getting in the future or checking out in the future. So let's get right into it. Dune Awakening. This CGI looks absolutely beautiful. Obviously, the game is not going to look like this. Hopefully it will, but there's a good chance it won't. Now, you can just see the level of detail they have in this, and hopefully that stays true to when the game actually comes out. Developed by Funcom, which is known for tons of MMOs, just like Conan Exile, The Secret World, Anarchy Online, Lego minifigures online, and judging from those games, the game is not going to look like this CGI beautiful CGI fest we got going on right here. Now, what we do know is you build shelters, maintain your still suit, avoid sandworms, hunt for spice, you can customize your character and fortress, and there will be factions, hopefully not NPC factions, but other player factions, and maybe you're hunting for spice, trying to be the best kingdom or world you can be. Very excited to see the gameplay of this, and we'll see more as it progresses. The Lords of the Fallen, not to be confused with the first game, Lords of the Fallen, published by CI Games, known for their Sniper Ghost series, and obviously Lords of the Fallen, which came out in 2014. Now, this is going to be just like a Bloodborne Dark Souls replica type game, and we're going to see a lot of those get announced at Gamescom, where you will die and die again. Now, if the music is any indication, this game is going to be absolutely epic, and I hope the soundtrack of this trailer continues on to the game. I love the design of the characters. We've seen a lot of this type Lord of the Rings type dark fantasy. It's going to be an action RPG, and the world is going to be 5 times larger than the previous game. Now, is this a direct sequel? No, it's not, but it's going to be that same type of action, that same type of gameplay, and I'm kind of excited for this. If you're a Bloodborne Dark Souls fan, there's another game to check out. Obviously, it's just a CGI trailer. We don't have gameplay. So we'll wait to see more in the coming months or years. Killer clowns from outer space, plan your alien invasion and harvest humans based off the 80s cult classic movie, which I never even heard of. Gotta watch it now for this game. It is from publisher Good Shepherd Entertainment and from the executive director of Friday the 13th, the game. Kind of gives you an understanding of what this game is going to be like. An asymmetrical multiplayer horror game where you control clowns and harvest humans. Now, will we be able to play as the humans as well to defend ourselves? Unsure, but we do know we will be playing as the clowns, and we saw a little bit of gameplay, just a very small teaser of playing with the clowns. Now, I wish these clowns were a little bit scarier. This doesn't really invoke horror to me, but to some people, maybe it does if they have a really big fear of clowns. So the weapon choices are really cool. I really like the environments at a carnival. It looks like it's very, very quirky and fun, less so on the horror side, and we're excited to see more. Where Winds Meet, developed by Everstone. This is their first game they have developed and published. They're an up-and-coming developer. Very, very excited. All eyes are pretty much on them, and if this doesn't evoke the feeling of Ghost of Tsushima, well, I don't know what will. It very much has that type of look and feel to it. But again, that's kind of the only game we really can compare it to other than Neo and maybe Sekiro. But this is an open world action adventure RPG, and it's a big focus on traversal, double jumps, triple jumps, traversing over rooftops and walls, and the combat seems to be a lot different from Ghost of Tsushima. As you can see, there's multiple different bullet times, different combos that you can do that was unlike Ghost. Now, you can move so quickly and so fast in this game. What's also cool is you can learn to be a doctor and heal, or an orator and use the power of your speech. There's so many occupations, and the list goes on to give you a different playthrough than somebody else, so it's all about customization. It also allows players to decide their moral code, so which swordsman will you be? Life of P, another action Souls-like game. This one, you play as Pinocchio. I'm sorry, what? It's not the Pinocchio we all grew up with. This is going to be a super dark tale on Pinocchio. And we play as Pinocchio in a quest to become human. And these world designs are simply gorgeous. Very steampunk, very, very detailed world, as you can see. And I love the look of this. It's developed and published by Neowitz, known for games such as Blessed Unleashed, Unsold, and others. Now, we'll see characters we know, Geppetto and Jiminy Cricket, but there'll be a different take on those characters. You can combine different weapons to create something new altogether, and you can research to find the best combinations. Now, we're going to see tons of tutorials online for the best weapons, I'm sure, and you can also change parts of your body to gain new skills. Now, this is going to be very exciting. If you love those Dark Souls games, I mean, you can't go wrong. Atomic Heart. Now, this game was previously announced, but we saw some incredible new gameplay that we just had to show it off. This game looks to take BioShock and turn it up to 11. Gore, destruction, horror, and more. Developed and published by Mundfish, this is their first game. And if this game plays as well as it looks, well, the bar is going to be set so high. Atomic Heart is an action RPG set in Soviet Union in 1955, and you are trying to break through and find the secret behind the civilization, this world. It incorporates the speed of Doom with the heart of BioShock. This is going to be one incredible ride. Just you can see the damage you can do on each of these bosses and each of these enemy types, which I think is incredible. The details, the lighting, the reflections. It is all there, and the weapons. There seems to be so many different types of weapons that you can have so much fun with. And I'm really looking forward to this game. I think this is going to be number one on my list because I love these type of games. And if it's scary, oh boy, we're in for a treat. Telltale is back, baby! Some of my favorite games are from Telltale. And now we are getting a game set in the Expanse universe. We play as Kamina Drummer, and just like any Telltale game, your choices will matter. I absolutely love the Expanse world. I watch the shows, and I'm making my way through the books right now. And they even got the actor who plays Kamina Drummer to voice her character in the game. I cannot wait to play this. What's also great is my choices are going to be different from your choices. And when we stream this on AdoramaXP, you can vote for what you want the choices to be. So our story is going to be completely different and customizable. Yes, Telltale. I cannot wait for more. Moonbreaker, developed by Unknown Worlds Entertainment, known for Subnautica, and published by Krafton Incorporated, known for PUBG. Moonbreaker is a turn-based strategy tabletop tactics game. You create, customize, and paint your own minifigs and go to battle. Now, Brandon Sanderson, one of my favorite authors of all time, strongly recommend reading his works if you haven't, crafted this universe of this game, so the bar is set pretty high in my opinion, so I'm pretty stoked, especially the lore behind each character, the world itself. What does that mean? Because I know Brandon Sanderson gives 110% to everything he does. Now, if you're into creating your own minifigs and battling it out, check out Moonbreaker. Phantom Hellcat, dynamic slasher platformer all about combos. You play as Jolene trying to save her mother who was kidnapped by demons. Published by All In Games, known for Ghost Runner, Metamorphosis, and more. This looks like a super high-speed hack and slash game. Beautifully detailed game. I love the color of the sword and the color of the characters and the enemies. Excited to see more. Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, developed and published by Koei Tecmo Games, known for Warriors Orochi, Neo, Dynasty Warriors, and more. Now, what do all these games have in common? Incredible combat. This is a dark fantasy game, unsure if it will be more like Neo, where you die repeatedly, or a little easier for gamers like me. I loved Dynasty Warriors as a kid, and if it's more like a hack and slash with awesome combos, count me in. There might be some horse traversals, some movement. It's a bunch of different worlds combined, and you're going through eradicating the evil, the demons, and it looks awesome. Dead Island 2. If you told me Dead Island 2 would be finally unveiled at Gamescom 2022, I would have called you a liar. Whoa, it's finally here! This looks like the blood and gore have been enhanced to full capacity, punching zombies straight through the face, ripping apart limbs, brains and guts going everywhere. I think they took a few pages from the Mortal Kombat book, I'm not gonna lie. Now, Dead Island came out in 2011, so it's been 11 years. It will be 12 years from when this game actually releases in February of 2023. And honestly, I feel like they've thought of everything. Customizable weapons, cool terrain, you can use explosives behind you, electricity, fire, you name it. It's that love of Dead Island, but just enhanced completely to Dead Island 2. It seems like the character's really cool, the horror is there, and man, what a trailer. What a trailer to say, hey, we're back, do not forget about us. I say, I am a little bit tired of zombie games, so hopefully this will revitalize that love again. But if anyone can revitalize it, it's Dead Island 2. Now, those were some of the biggest announcements of Gamescom of 2022. Let us know in the comments which game you love the most and which game is on your radar. Like, subscribe for more. I'm Josh Saleh. We'll see you next time.